So Ancient Inheritance is out, and my guild joked that I should do a guide video for it, so I'm going to do it. I'm not going to talk about rewards and stuff, maybe at the end. Instead, I'm just going to talk about the stuff that I've learned so far. Looks like someone's fighting this. So if we look at the map, you can see a bunch of icons everywhere. We've got like normal monsters, elite monsters, wardens. When it starts off, you're segregated onto 3 islands. Some of your guild will spawn left, some bottom, some right. And there are teleporters linking them up. However, you can't use the teleporters until you've defeated all the wardens for a floor. So most likely we're not going to venture into each other's islands. Each island has a sanctum, I guess is what they're called, spawned on them. And these can enhance your classes. I think it's probably a good idea to focus on whatever class type is on your island. That way you can get slightly more. And then to access the center, which is where you can kind of meet up and do things from there. You have to beat elites, and so there are 2 elites per area. This is the one that I hit. I don't think there's any sort of guide that you can look at. Oh, there is. Okay. So you can actually check their abilities before you go in, which is good. Yeah, these were stronger than I anticipated. So I went in and I did about 25% health to it. Our left team has almost cleared out this one. And so I'm sure that you can hit them from behind and help out if you get out first. The middle this time has the warrior thing, which is actually the class that I'm focusing on. Although I would probably just do thief otherwise. These apparently have a minimum class level of 3 before you can use them. So you would need level 3 thief before you can actually access this. I don't know if there's a maximum, but technically if there is a maximum, then you shouldn't interact with it until as late as possible. And then most of the objects are self-explanatory. These have events. So when I did it, I don't know if it'll be the same for everyone, but when I did it, this event had a extra option to give bonus rewards if you had a ranger on the team. So I think generally what we want to do is load in, see which island we're on, and if it's feasible, we should focus on the statue that's on our island. If it's not feasible, or if you just don't want to, you can focus on the statue on this island instead. And I would try to grind up to level 3 or level 4, then hit the statue and take out the mini bosses. Sorry, the elites. I believe I was level 3 when I hit this guy, and I did 25%. So if you farm to 4 and then hit the statue, you'll be enhancement 5. I'll show you what enhancement does when I remember how to get there. It's exploration info, class enhancement. So you just get more base stats for your heroes. And since I'm focusing on warriors, I've got a bunch of warriors. Actually, I can put in more than this, but yeah. And then my off enhancement is Soul Weaver, because of course, and then Thief because I was using Violet, although I think I would do Knight. I also don't know where I got the extra currency for these. But yeah. I'm planning to just max out Warrior as fast as possible, and any extra currency I get I'll throw into Soul Weaver and Knight, probably. Prioritizing Soul Weaver, because you do get bonus stats. The way that enlistment works... I don't really understand how the equipment works yet. but the way enlistment works is you can recruit 8 heroes, and this goes up by 2 at level 2, and another 2 at every level past 3. So at 3 you won't get a bigger roster, but every level past 3 you will. And you can see that here, I think. No. You can see it somewhere, I've forgotten. Exploration info, probably? No. The menus are a little weird. Oh, here. So this tells you what you get for every level up. So every time you level up, you get an extra provision at daily resets. And every time you level up, you get class enhancement ingredients equal to your level. And you can see 3 is the only level where max heroes doesn't go up. You can also unenlist heroes. So it says that you can do this up to 8. You can withdraw up to 8 heroes, and I've already withdrawn 4, as you can see. Or have I withdrawn 2? I think I've withdrawn 2. I don't know if that resets daily. But once you've used a hero, you can see they're all unable to fight. Once you've used a hero, they'll be unable to fight for the rest of the day, and then at daily reset, you can use them again. There are relics you can get that say otherwise, but generally speaking, that's how it works. I found lifesteal heroes to be really good early for leveling up. So like, if you're hitting these level 1 guys, if you have a good lifesteal hero, you can probably solo it. And the level 2 ones you can duo as well with lifesteal heroes. So I think a good early strat might be to take like Violet to do level 1, like a Ravi to do level 2. I bet a Ravi can solo level 2 actually if you level up Warrior. Stuff like that. Try to collect EXP to hit level 3, hit your statue, and then hit the elite. Believe that will be the way. You can hit the same ones multiple times as well. There's also like items and chests. I don't know yet if the chests are per player or if like they're once ever. If they end up being once ever, I'm going to discuss how we're going to distribute those, but there's also probably another one over here. Don't tell anyone. Most things when you view them give you a brief description and then tell you how many uses are left. It's like this gives 100 EXP and you can use it 5 times per guild. So you should hit your tome right away if you can. It should get you straight to level 2. And then you can just hit some people. And then this, whoever hits it first, I would recommend, assuming the event stays the same for everyone, call out what you need to do it. You can't back out once you're in it, or you lose your entry on it, which is a little bit lame. Then on the middle island, there's this. Honestly, I don't know anything about the rest of the islands yet, so maybe talk about that tomorrow. And now, let's look at the rewards. So like, they give you a full set of gear for like, if you want to build a really fast unit, I think is the intention for this gear. So like, you've got 45 speed boots with a bit of a mix of subs. There's no damage on any of this gear, so it's actually like probably going to be pretty okay no matter what it rolls. It's all just like bulky effect gear, resist gear. So you could put this on like a really fast unit, like an initiator or a speed contester, or you could also just put it on a healer or a tank. All works totally fine. It has effect resist. So you probably want a resist tank or a healer, unless it rolls really fast, in which case you can put it on someone else. And the rest of the shop literally doesn't matter. You might like these, and there's Molagora. Personally, I'm going to buy the Molagora, then the artifact charms and the bookmarks. And then if I still have currency, I'm going to buy these. Obviously, I'll buy the gear first because it's really good. There's also this tab. I can only see the one elite that I've hit so far, so I don't really know. But presumably we'll be able to claim rewards from that at some point. You can also click this button to hide guild members on the map, but that's lame. Oh, these give you another relic. This also doesn't say how many people can use it, so this might also be individual. I don't know. I hope it's not. I really hope chests and these are not individual, but I don't know. We'll have to collaborate and see if they are. And if they are, we're probably going to want to spread them out or feed them to our members that don't actually actively fight stuff. Because I think it's really important for everyone to get the gear. Like, at least the gear. You know? There's definitely another chest here. Someone said there were 3 chests over on this island. So I'm assuming there's just 3 per island. Yeah. Oh, I do a follow-up video if there's anything new, but it's the basic goal. Hit level 3 or 4, hit your statue. Or, I mean, if you're not focusing on the type that's on your spawn island, don't touch the statue. But otherwise, yeah. Break into the middle, help the other guys break out, and then try to beat the warden so you can teleport around and clean up the floor. And then you can take on the boss once you're all leveled. And the boss drops one of the gear pieces, and then you can move on. That should be it.